How would you like to get guaranteed income throughout your entire retirement, regardless of what's happening in the stock market, the economy, or even interest rates? You can. And we like to call it the retirement happy factor, which means that you have retirement income for life and your money is securely protected from any market downturn, so you can ensure a comfortable and financially secure retirement. But sadly, for many people approaching retirement, this is the harsh reality they face. Each day they are concerned about running out of money or worried about rising inflation, taxes, and future healthcare costs. Today, it's a fact that the number one worry of people approaching retirement is that of running out of money, whether it's due to poor market conditions, historically low interest rates, not saving enough over time, or a combination of all of the above. People today are extremely stressed about running out of retirement income before they run out of time. Despite having a good amount of retirement savings, many people are still concerned about outliving their money and are faced with downsizing their lifestyle during retirement. You see, the retirement rules have changed. What previously worked in the past simply doesn't work for the average investor anymore, because the old rules of retirement no longer apply for people today. Only people with a proven retirement formula that provides guaranteed, predictable income can say, "I've achieved the retirement happy factor." Hi, my name is Terry, and I'm one of the retirement income planners here at Annuity Gator. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to share exactly how we've helped clients get guaranteed income for life every single month, and how you can do the same. I'm also going to share with you, number one, the biggest mistakes people make when it comes to their retirement finances. Number two, the two things that successfully retired people have in their retirement plan that others do not. And third, the simple, proven, 4-step formula that we use to help clients retire with confidence, and how you can start putting this to work in your retirement. These are the exact same strategies that we've used to help countless clients across America increase their income while protecting their money from market downturns. You see, over the past 3 decades, I've been committed to helping my clients with the following two things. Number one, ensuring they never have to worry about running out of money during retirement. And number two, having a happy and fulfilling retirement free from financial stress and worry. So if you're currently retired or approaching retirement and looking for a way to have predictable, guaranteed income for life so you can be financially secure throughout retirement, then you're definitely in the right place, and you're going to love what we're about to share with you. So who is this information for? It's for people who currently work with a financial advisor, but feel that advisor may not know the best ways for setting up a secure income for life during retirement. Or it's for people who manage their own investments, but don't know the next step in securing that income for life. Or third, it's for people who are looking for guidance and help with their retirement finances. One of our clients, Rhonda, a 57-year-old woman, was planning to retire at age 65 and didn't have a company pension. We helped Rhonda create a retirement plan that provided $32,000 of income for life, and this was in addition to her Social Security. Or there was Mike and Julie, another couple of happy clients that we helped. A financial salesperson had pitched an expensive variable annuity to Mike and Julie with the promise that it would provide them $2,000 of retirement income. After meeting with our team, we helped them find a better investment vehicle that provided the same $2,000 of guaranteed monthly income for $68,000 less, just by using this proven retirement formula that I'm about to share with you today. Now, the best thing about this retirement formula is that, one, you never have to worry about running out of money during retirement. Two, your money is securely protected from future market downturns. And three, it's based on mathematics, science, and extensive research. Now, when it comes to retirement, you may have noticed that people fall into one of two categories. Survivors versus thrivers. Now, survivors, these are people who are concerned about running out of money, or who spend way too much time worrying about the stock market and how it's affecting their retirement portfolio. And next, there's the thrivers. Now, these are smart investors that are living life to the fullest, free from financial concerns because they have income for life and their retirement lifestyle is not at all affected by the market. After helping countless clients throughout the country over the last 3 decades, I've realized that those who thrive in retirement have 2 key things in place, while the survivors have only one of those 2 or sometimes none. And the truth is, if you have both of these things in place in your retirement plan, you can enjoy your dream retirement lifestyle regardless of how the stock market performs. Well, the best way I can explain this to you is by taking a quick look back at how retirement used to be and how planning for retirement has changed over the past couple of decades. You know, whatever happened to happily ever after? Believe it or not, there was a time in our country when people could retire gracefully and worry-free. Their employer held a little going-away party, presented them with a shiny gold watch, and gave them a guaranteed paycheck for life in the form of a pension to keep them comfortable during retirement and allow them to live a happily ever after lifestyle, just like the fairy tales of old. This guaranteed pension income, combined with Social Security, and possibly even a bit from personal savings, was usually enough to cover the retirees' living expenses along with other items such as travel and fun. But here's the sad news. What I just described is no longer available for most of the 78 million baby boomers heading into retirement. It's more than likely upon retiring, people will not receive a pension today. As an added worry, more and more companies are doing away with their defined benefit pension plans, which means that you personally will likely need to take the reins on ensuring that you have enough assets and income to last for as long as you need them to. You see, when you retire, all the rules change. It's no longer about building assets or a bigger account. It's about income and making sure it lasts. Let's face it, when you retire, you won't be living on assets. You'll be living on income. That's a big paradigm shift. You see, assets can be lost in market downturns, which can literally change the course of your retirement in a heartbeat. Now, I want to pause for a moment and let that point really sink in, because it's a big one, and it's almost the exact opposite of what most everyone else is telling you. Many of the financial people today are still following the old rules when it comes to retirement planning. Oftentimes, people approaching retirement are told to stay fully invested, because if you're going to be pulling money out for your monthly income, then that account has to be growing or you're going to run out of money. I'm telling you, they're focusing on the wrong things. Based on math and science, a successful retirement should focus primarily on generating income, and ideally an income that you can count on for as long as you need it, for the rest of your life, and if applicable, your spouse's life as well. Now, remember how I told you that people thriving in retirement have 2 things in place that the retirement survivors don't? Well, here's those 2 things. Number 1, having a guaranteed, predictable income stream throughout your retirement. And number 2, their money is securely protected from market downturns or outside economic forces. Because it comes down to this. If you don't have a predictable, guaranteed income for life, and your money is not securely protected, how are you going to be able to retire happy and financially secure? Now let's get down to business. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get predictable, guaranteed income for life and how to protect your money from the next market crash. Today, there is no shortage of financial advisors or salespeople. While many of these individuals work hard to do what's right for their clients, The truth is that many of them are still following the old rules of retirement planning. Furthermore, I'd be willing to bet that if you ask 20 different financial advisors what's the best way to prepare for retirement, you'd get 20 different answers. So it's no wonder why people are confused when it comes to providing guaranteed income for life, because there's so much conflicting information out there. Thankfully, there are ways to narrow down the best methods of preparing financially for your future. You see, retirement has actually been studied in depth for many years by a long list of PhDs around the globe, including Dr. David Babbel of Wharton, Dr. Moshe Milevsky, a tenured business professor, Dr. Menachem Yaari, a world-renowned economic expert, and most recently, Dr. Robert C. Merton, a Nobel Prize winner who's been published in the Harvard Business Journal. According to the research that these and other professionals have spent the bulk of their career studying, there are not 20 different optimal ways to retire. In fact, there's really only one, and it's based on math, science, and economic facts, which we'll discuss further. When you think about generating an income in retirement, what you are essentially doing is replacing the paycheck you received from your employer or your business with income that you generate from investments and other sources like Social Security. Ideally, most people would prefer to bring in enough retirement income to pay for their day-to-day expenses, as well as travel and to participate in activities that they enjoy. Hey, and keep in mind, in retirement, every day is like Saturday. So you will likely need to allocate a larger percentage of your income for having fun and doing the things you enjoy. Even if you've done a great job of saving, the success of your retirement will really come down to how well you're able to convert those dollars into an income stream. I'll say it again. The success of your retirement will really come down to how well you're able to convert those dollars into an income stream. Unfortunately, while most financial advisors are trained to teach people how to save and invest, there are very few who truly focus on turning those assets into sustainable income. But this is something we at Annuity Gator specialize in and have been researching for many years. We know what works and what doesn't. We know what keeps retirees awake at night worrying and what allows them to sleep soundly no matter what's going on in the stock market. Americans are not very good at turning assets into income, and today we're going to help you with that. Let's start with the following two key questions. Question number 1. What do you need your retirement income to do? And question number 2. What do you want your retirement income to do? When you think about it, most of us need our retirement income to cover our basic living expenses like housing, transportation, and food. That is where the paycheck replacement or a base income comes in, which is something we really shouldn't put at risk. You never want to gamble your retirement income and lifestyle on market performance. You don't want to worry about monitoring the stock market to determine whether or not you can spend freely during retirement. You need to have certainty in having your living expenses covered by a guaranteed income stream that's not affected by market downturns. Otherwise, you could be forced to make some pretty unpleasant lifestyle changes. Because of that, our living expenses should ideally be covered with a guaranteed lifetime income source. That rules out relying on stocks due to their volatility. It also rules out using bonds because the interest rates on these financial vehicles have been painfully low for over a decade now. You also don't want to rely on illiquid assets like real estate for paying our day-to-day living cost. Rather, you should consider a source of ongoing, guaranteed lifetime income. Once you have question number 1 covered, or Once you have the monthly income that you need covered, you can then move forward with planning for income that you would like to have for non-essential items. That's the income you want for things like traveling, playing golf, having fun, and truly enjoying your retirement. Because these items would be nice to have, but they aren't absolutely essential, you can take a bit more risk with the income stream you choose to cover these, as it won't drastically impact your lifestyle if you can't have them. But having the opportunity to grow your income for these and other items is an added bonus. Not having a base income that you can count on in retirement can make it difficult to truly relax and enjoy the next phase of your life, even if you've built up an ample amount of savings and assets. Next, I want to bring up another important point. Don't live a just-in-case retirement. For instance, even with a 6 or 7 figure portfolio, it can still be scary to access any of it. Many people are living what we call a just-in-case retirement, which means they don't give themselves permission to touch their money and spend their money freely. They would like to join the country club, buy a new boat, or go on a cruise and travel and see the world, but they don't. They don't end up spending their money on any of these things because just in case the market takes a nosedive, or just in case interest rates remain historically low. Let's face it, having money to spend freely can allow you to worry less, and in turn enable you to truly enjoy your retirement, especially if you know that a paycheck will be arriving on a regular basis. Here at Annuity Gator, we don't want you to live a just-in-case retirement. We've spent years studying and analyzing retirement income, and what we've determined is that retirement is really about 2 key factors. The first thing is making sure that you secure an ongoing, predictable, guaranteed income stream. And the second is ensuring that your money is safe. Once you've taken care of these 2 components, you will be in a better position financially. You will likely be much happier, as we've seen with many of our clients. Several years ago, Time magazine published an article titled Lifetime Income Stream: The Key to Retirement Happiness. This article was based off Britain's first ever National Happiness Survey. In the article, it was reported that those who had a source of guaranteed lifetime income were the happiest as compared to those who didn't have this type of financial security. The article basically concluded that, and I quote, "Securing at least a base level of lifetime income should be every retiree's priority, at least if they want to live happily ever after." Coincidentally, or maybe not, this conclusion lines up with what the PhDs who've studied retirement have also determined. In this case, then, at a very minimum, retirees should be covering their basic living expenses, such as food, housing, and transportation, with a source of guaranteed lifetime income. So this leads us to another important question to ask yourself. Where will your guaranteed income in retirement come from? There are really only 3 primary sources of guaranteed income in retirement. One is income from a pension plan, which we learned earlier that is becoming less and less common as companies do away with these types of plans. The second is Social Security. Now, when counting on Social Security retirement income, the Social Security Administration itself has stated that, on average, Social Security retirement benefits only replace about 40% of pre-retirement earnings, even less in higher wage earners. So what happens if the amount of your expenses exceeds the amount of income you have coming in? If this is the case, you have a shortfall, or what we call the income gap. For instance, if your base living expenses come to approximately $5,000 per month, and you receive $3,000 each month from Social Security or other sources like a pension plan, then you'll have a monthly income gap of $2,000. When this is the case, based on expert studies using both math and science, the best way to fill your income gap is with a lifetime income annuity. Why? Because unlike stocks, mutual funds, or bonds, a lifetime income annuity is the only financial vehicle that guarantees you a set amount of income for a certain period of time, including the remainder of your life, regardless of what happens in the stock market or even in the overall economy. When it comes to your retirement, what you're looking for is having peace of mind. You want to know that your guaranteed monthly income will show up in your bank account on the first of every month, regardless of a good economy or a poor economy. That's why an annuity fits best in the income gap. We get it. Since we offer annuities, hence our company's name, Annuity Gator, it may sound self-serving that we are recommending them. Well, we'll be the first to admit, annuities are not for everyone. They can be complex, confusing, and very costly when used incorrectly. But when used properly, certain annuities may provide guaranteed benefits that no other investment vehicle can offer. According to retirement experts, a lifetime income annuity is the one retirement solution that can help every single person across America secure a guaranteed lifetime income. And this conclusion is backed up by some pretty impressive studies. For instance, a white paper that was published in 2011 by the Financial Research Corporation of Boston states that no other investment vehicle can rival the income annuity for retirement security. The following year, the United States Government Accountability Office concurred, with their report stating that seniors should convert a portion of their savings into an income annuity in order to cover necessary expenses. And in 2012, Towers Watson, a leading benefit consulting firm, wrote an article stating, among retirees with similar wealth and health characteristics, those with income from annuities are the happiest. Every day, we are literally bombarded with thousands of bits of information, including advice on the best way to retire. So you would think with all that conflicting information being spouted about, the planning for retirement is complicated. But it's really not. In fact, the more we study retirement and the more clients that we help here at Annuity Gator, the simpler the planning for retirement gets. And the success of retirement really boils down to answering two key questions that I'm going to ask you in a moment. And quite frankly, these questions have nothing to do with the size of your 401k balance or the value of your home or other assets. That's because the success of your retirement isn't about assets at all. You see, most of what people have been taught all their lives about preparing for retirement is flawed. It's been ingrained in everyone that retirement depends on accumulating a big pile of money or reaching some set dollar figure or a number. The bigger the pile of money, the better your retirement will be. But that just simply isn't true. In reality, assets are just numbers on a piece of paper. Think about it for a second. Your 401k balance or money in your savings account, they're all just numbers. And as we discussed before, assets can be lost or stolen and can even lose some or all of their value in a blink of an eye if the stock market has a correction. You see, a successful retirement has a lot to do with math and science involved in creating a guaranteed income plan. But there's something even more important than that, the retirement happy factor. Imagine what your life would look like if you achieved the retirement happy factor. Having the retirement happy factor means that you have peace of mind to spend your money freely and with confidence, regardless of market conditions. You can go golfing, traveling to visit friends and family, or go out to nice dinners enjoying the freedom that retirement has to offer without any financial burdens or stress. You never have to worry about making more money or being forced to downsize your lifestyle during retirement. And the best part? You can rest easy at night because you know that you have predictable, guaranteed income showing up in your bank account on the first of every month, like clockwork, month after month, never stopping and never running out for your entire life. To execute this proven retirement planning formula correctly, you need these 4 things determined. We refer to this as cracking the retirement security code. The 4 things are as follows. Number 1, determine your base monthly living expenses in retirement. Number 2, list the guaranteed income sources that you will have in retirement, like Social Security or company pension plans. Number 3, identify your monthly desired income and then subtract your monthly income you have scheduled to come in. This will let you know if you have an income gap. And then 4, find the top annuities that generate the most amount of guaranteed monthly income by using the least amount of money possible to fill that income gap. When you have these 4 things in alignment, you can unlock the code and ensure a financially secure retirement, just like our clients have experienced. Once you do that, you may want to invest your remaining assets into managed money accounts with the hopes of market growth. You could go the hard way of trying to figure out which of the dozens of insurance companies offer the best annuities that will provide the highest guaranteed lifetime income. Keep in mind that annuities are not one size fits all. There are some annuities that are better at income now, some annuities that are better at income later, and there are other annuities that have no income at all but are better at safe growth. Here's the thing. A combination lock has over 10,000 possible combinations to a 4-digit lock. Well, you can try and crack it yourself, and who knows, maybe you will find a combination that works. Or you may make an irreversible decision that you later regret in retirement. Or you can do it the easy way and just get the code from us to help you unlock it. Look, this is the way to secure your dream retirement, and that's what we do every day for our clients. That's precisely what we did for our clients John and Susie. Despite saving $1.7 million in their IRA accounts, John was a savvy investor but felt uneasy with how much they could safely withdraw from their retirement portfolio to fund their retirement lifestyle. Despite working with their financial advisor for over 20 years, they reached out to our team for a second opinion. We updated their retirement income planning strategy and were able to help them protect their money from future market downturns while receiving $70,000 in annual guaranteed retirement income. Well, by now you're probably thinking, how can I get this guaranteed income for life so I can spend my retirement years happy and worry-free? Well, let me tell you, this is perfect for you if you're looking to protect your retirement accounts from loss, increase your monthly retirement income, never run the risk of outliving your money, reduce your taxes, or eliminate costly account fees. Right now, we'd like to extend an invitation to see if we can help you in what we call the Retirement Planning Strategy Session, if you meet the criteria below. We work primarily with 3 types of clients. 1, people that want predictable, a guaranteed income for life that they will never outlive. And you can set that income to start now or sometime in the future. 2, we work with people that want to securely grow their money and protect it from stock market downturns while receiving a reasonable rate of return. And 3rd, we work with people that want access to their money when they need it. So here's how the process works. We will be focused on developing a specific and custom-tailored retirement plan with annuity recommendations to help you solve the 2 biggest problems that most people face in retirement. Number 1, how to get guaranteed increasing income for the rest of your life. And 2, how to protect your money from market downturns. This retirement strategy session will take about 30 minutes, and you'll be speaking to one of our licensed income planning specialists, and we'll be helping you calculate how much you really need to comfortably retire. And we'll identify which annuities can provide the highest guaranteed income with the least amount of money. So who's this for? Well, this is for smart investors that want guaranteed income for life that you cannot outlive during retirement. This is for people who want peace of mind to spend their money freely with confidence regardless of market conditions. It's also for people that want to enjoy their retirement fully, go golfing, traveling to visit friends and family, and go out to nice dinners. They want the freedom that retirement has to offer without any financial burdens or stress. It's for people who don't want to worry about having to make more money or being forced to downsize their lifestyle during retirement. And lastly, it's for people who already have a financial advisor and want a valuable second opinion to help them make an educated and informed decision with their retirement plan. So whether you've been working with a financial advisor for many years or you manage your own finances, it's a smart idea to get a second opinion so you don't make a mistake that may have devastating consequences later down the road. One thing you need to know is this service is not for everyone. The main qualifications are that you should be between the ages of 50 and 75 with $250,000 or more in your retirement portfolio and willing to take action to secure your retirement. Now, knowing that we're a good fit is crucial because we specialize in helping clients retire successfully. And we want to work with them for the long term. And the truth is, there are some people who we cannot help. And if that's the case, we will be 100% upfront with you and suggest someone else or an alternative. We're only looking for those who are a good fit and who we are confident that we can help. The first step is to request a private strategy session by clicking the button below to determine if we can help you. Now, once we receive your strategy session request, you will be able to schedule a time with one of our licensed financial professionals to conduct your private one-on-one retirement planning strategy session. This is where we will really start working together to figure out what you want in retirement and how to make it happen with the least amount of money and with predictability. And then at the end of the call, one of two things will happen. We will either be a good fit for each other and continue working together, or we won't be a good fit, and that's okay too. You will at least pick up some valuable retirement planning information either way, and there's never an obligation to buy anything. You won't have to worry about a high-pressure sales pitch or hard sell, just an honest attempt to help you financially prepare for retirement and point you in the right direction. Either way, you will receive a valuable strategy session and will walk away with newfound clarity as to where you are right now and what steps you need to take in order to ensure a comfortable and financially secure retirement. It will likely be the most valuable 30 minutes that you will invest in your financial future this year. So, if you feel this is right for you, go ahead and click on the link below right now to get your retirement planning strategy session and follow the instructions on the next page. We look forward to chatting with you and pointing you in the right direction.